Bellator 200 in London. They have a woman in Kate Jackson, just you, taking on Anastasia Yankova, sorry. Here we go. Now, you posted a picture recently that you dug up of your derriere. So I'm just saying, you made a little bit of a dig at the start about her cleavage, let's say. Are you trying to say it's bum versus boobs? Is that what we're going on here?
I hadn't even thought of that, but I think she's possibly got weight in her lower half as well, so I'm not sure that I'm winning in that score.
When this fight came to you, you must have been kind of felt proud because, like, you know, the respect that Bellator have given you, because they feel that you've got the capabilities to put on a great contest here with Anastasia. You know, she's got an O for you to take, you know what I mean, as well. That's something that must be quite tasty.
Yeah, be good. We asked for that show, the London show, and it worked out at a good time for me.
Yeah.
I really wanted to do the Nogi Europeans, which was end of March, so that meant I got sort of a good 2 months to then focus on MMA again. But I hadn't really, she wasn't really on my radar. So when my manager gave me her name, I had to go look her up. I was like, looks like a cool fight. I was like, I'll have that. But yeah, before that, it wasn't. She wasn't one of the ones I asked for. But yeah, quite happy to have it.
You've taken one of my little questions there, because I was on your social media. I saw about the no-gi stuff. What kind of thoughts was that with the no-gi? Was that just experience, something to just build your knowledge base on, and just as between fights kind of thing? Was that what your focus was when you took that up?
I've always done jiu-jitsu competitions. I mean, it doesn't take away from MMA in the same way like doing a striking match would. And I've kind of reached a point. I mean, it's very hard in the UK when you're female to, even with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, to get a decent number of opponents. So I wanted to do some of the bigger competitions. Like I do Naga when it's around and stuff. That's only once a year. So I wanted to do some of the bigger competitions in Europe. And unfortunately, it's still the IBJJF rule set that dominates jiu-jitsu. So I had to go at both sets of gi and no gi Europeans this year, and I was quite happy with the result.
I'm not a fan of those rules either. They suck. I remember the coach found a competition to go to. I can't remember where it was. And he said, yeah, we're going to go over, we're going to do some rolling for it. And I was like, all right. And then we started the roll, and I went for a leg lock, and I locked that up, and he goes, whoa, can't put your foot over. I'm like, what? Yeah, IBJJF. I'm like, you what? You can't reap the leg? You what? What? That's not, what are you on about? I was like, right, yous can go. I'm not going to no competition where I can't do that. Reap it. I'm going to reap it. Lock it up. I'm taking it home with me. I said, I'm not doing this little, not half a foot on the hip jogging. Get out of town. It's horrible.
Yeah, well, I can ref the rule set as well, unfortunately. So I have quite a detailed understanding of it. I don't like it, but I understand it.
Apparently, I've heard the reaping, they are removing that rule and they're allowing reaping, I've heard. Is that true?
Probably not. I think it'll happen.
I got sent a link, you see, about it. Someone said, and I was like, we got very excited. I thought, well, it's a start, isn't it?
I haven't noticed anything, but I think especially with Danaher, I think they'll have to give in eventually, but possibly not yet.
Do you like, for example, the kind of Eddie Bravo invitational style with the rule sets, and it's just like just actually do jiu-jitsu and if it comes to the time limit, then you go to the positions and you go for it? Do you like that kind of setup where there is a definitive winner, where you don't have those super tight bouts where it's like he got a slight half point with it in transition? Do you prefer, like, you do jiu-jitsu to submit the guy? You know, if it's wrestling, that's dominance, you pinned him down. That's wrestling, that's not jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu, the idea is to choke that person out or tap him out.
Yeah, theoretically. like I'd roll differently. I do roll differently under submission only rule set to the way I roll in a points rule set, because like IBJJF doesn't reward you for taking risks. It rewards positional dominance, which happens to fit quite well with my MMA game. So I'm quite happy to play the point game because they're positions that I can control someone in. I can stop them going anywhere else, and if I was allowed, I could hit them. So I'll play points if the points are there, and take a sub if a sub's there. So yeah, I mean, I'm not a massive fan of all the rules in it, but they're there, so I'll play to them.
Now, you did the competitions, whoop-de-doo, got the fight bout, whoop-de-doo, it was all clicking, and then you thought, I'm just going to pop over stateside and do some training. So what made you pick Jackson WinkleJohn's? Obviously, they're a very good gym, but was there a specific reason why? Is because there is other gyms there in the US and in Canada, even Brazil. There's plenty of gyms around.
Loads. It was a kind of a last minute decision for this one anyway. Been wanting to go for a while, but ideally I was going to go out there. I was going to go out there last year with Lanchana Green, who I was on tough with, and she's a good friend, and she trained there for quite a while. I think it was start of last year, and yeah, didn't work out going back with her. But one of my friends, Kerry Hughes, is out there training for a fight in Denmark, and she said she was going, and I was like, oh, screw it, yeah, I'm going to go join you. It just, I mean, it probably would have been better to check it out outside of fight camp, ideally, but the opportunity was there, and yeah, I just wanted to go out there and like train in a big gym with a lot of women.
And how was that, experience going to somewhere like that with the, like you say, the abundance of talented women, not just male fighters, but the women fighters there? There's a crazy stacked amount of ladies. How did you find that for yourself for preparations? Obviously, it's something new.
Yeah, it was really helpful. I mean, it helps with the confidence. Like, I'm not the best at every aspect of MMA. Like, you can't say I can go out there and, like, beat everyone at everything, but it really helped just to be able to like test different parts of my game against different people that sort of have. I mean, one of my issues with jiu-jitsu, for example, is that a lot of the women don't tend to be very strong. Like, very few of them seem to do strength and conditioning in the same way that MMA women do. So just getting to roll and wrestle against people that are strong and are trying really hard to stop me. So it's just the confidence taken from getting to go with. They've got a lot of strawweight women out there, few flyweight, and then it's mainly bantams. Bantamweights are, some of them are massive, absolutely huge. But yeah, training with the slightly smaller women was really helpful.
You'll get both. Like, you'll get something out of the bantams and something out of the strawweights. There's a bit of give and take on both weight classes. And obviously, the coaching level, we know what it's like there. What did you find that was a bit different with the coaching there that you maybe haven't experienced before? Was there anything that kind of, the way they work, the way they discuss things, anything that caught you off, or something that was new?
Like, all coaches bring something different. There wasn't any sort of, I don't think there's any glaring differences between any of my coaches and the ones out there. Like, my jiu-jitsu coach, my no-gi coach is absolutely outstanding. I genuinely haven't found anyone in the world that's made me go, wow, I want to train with you over my own one. So it's just everyone's got like slightly different take on the sport. And different backgrounds, so it's taking that and working with the people they've got out there as well that I think was most useful.
I've heard there's not a lot to do in Albuquerque. It's very much the gym based for a lot of people there. Did you and Kerry find stuff to do? Because obviously you can't train 24/7. You need to give your brain a bit of a chill out. Did you actually find anything else to do when you were there?
Well, we're both sort of training for a fight, so not so much on the whole nightlife thing.
No.
we did a couple of sort of weekend trips. We went trail riding, horseback trail riding, and that was quite fun. Although we probably shouldn't have done it early afternoon because it's a bit hot in the desert at the moment. And they've got the sort of all the mountains that they show and embedded, the ones they do sort of hill sprints on, and go up and like right at the top do shadow boxing and pad work and stuff. So we did some of that, and we did sort of like hiking, trail walks. Really, they seem to like calling what we just call going on a walk hiking. But, we kind of semi got lost doing that, so that was interesting.
Almost had BBC News. 2 Brit women lost in Albuquerque mountain range.
Yeah, I mean, luckily GPS on my phone somehow seems to work even with no signal. So
happy days.
Yeah, we can just about work out which direction we're going in, which is good enough to get back.
I was gonna say because Kerry's got a fight against Panny, hasn't she? So that's a good fight. That's a good matchup. That's going to be wild.
Yeah, it really is. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I've spoken to both girls. They're both great, so I'm looking forward to seeing them two take each other on. So, like you say yourself, with Bellator, are you looking forward to the London card itself? Because it's number 200. There seems to, I always think that when it's like a round number like that, it's kind of like a significance for a promotion in London. I imagine there's going to be quite a few people that you know there helping them, backing you up, and there are quite good names on there. Is that something that when you saw the cards, you saw the names, it was something that you yourself as a fighter, you kind of get in there? This is going to be amazing, like the whole collective environment.
Yes, there's some really cool fights on the card. I know some of my teammates I told them on it, and they were like telling me they were telling me who the fighters on it were before I even knew. So one of my teammates is a massive Crow Cop fan, so he's really excited about that one. And
who isn't a Crow Cop fan? You could be 600 years old and I would still be a Crow Cop fan.
Yeah, so it's good. It means I should be able to fight and then watch the main card after I finished.
Nice, just sitting there cage side, all gangster, like it. So look, your experience with Bellator leading up to this fight card, obviously, because they're doing. I think they've done quite a bit of promotion. They've even got it live on British TV.
Oh, they managed that.
Everyone is like, what? I fell off my chair, couldn't believe it. They got it on. It's something like Spike TV, like some UK Spike TV channel. I can't remember the full name off the top of my head, but it's a monumental moment, I think, in MMA. The fact that Bellator got it live in the UK I think that kind of helps as well for them. Finally getting that sorted.
Yeah, definitely. I suspect it may be. I don't know if it's a one-off or not. It might be something to do with people like to watch Aaron Chalmers, don't they? Win or lose. Lose, probably. But
Fingers crossed.
Well, possibly. But the prelims now stream live worldwide, which is something I didn't have when I had my first fight for them last year. So that's good. I think it's either the Bellator app or the Bellator website. See all the prelims on as well. So it's one of the first times that the whole show is actually viewable.
We're meant to wait a week, and you're like, guys, I'm not going to wait a week. Okay, I'm going to type on Google some kind of word and sentence that helps me watch it live. I'm not saying what I would type in or where I'd go to watch it, but I'm not going to wait a week to watch the fight card, and no one should.
No, I mean, I don't think the tape delay is particularly popular with the Americans, but at least the prelims are viewable.
And there's some good fights all across that card. There's some good, talented fighters on there, like Daniel Crawford. He's going to be a great one to watch.
Saul Rogers' opponent's pulled out, hasn't he? I don't know what's happened with that. I was wanting to watch that.
Yeah, I know. Bummer that. So they're trying to find someone. So fingers crossed they might try to grab someone just to step in. That might be someone who's a weight down, just not cutting weight or something. But I hope they can. I reckon they'll get someone in.
Yeah, be good.
Yeah, I think Saul's just a great guy to watch as well. I love watching him on the ground. Like, he's such a beautiful technician grappling, like MMA grappler, just wonderful to watch.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, he's went vegan, hasn't he? What's all
I
that about? You know, like how can you not have a sausage bath? What is all that about? It's
No, I'm vegetarian, so you're not going to get much from me on that one.
all your life, though.
Since my late teens.
Okay,
So
then.
quite,
So
quite a while.
before then, did you not like a good sausage bath or a fish finger sandwich?
Well, I never really liked meat. I only ate meat because my parents fed me meat as a child, and it took me a while to work out. But I definitely didn't like it.
Oh, you and Saul, you can just have your plants, okay? You and your plants, all right? Yeah, whatever. I just can't do it. There's something about bacon that I can't let go of it. It's just it's like, I don't know. Do you know, like the Lord of the Rings when Gollum has his ring? I'm like that with a ration of bacon around my finger. It's my precious. I can't ever let it go. It's too nice. It's too good. I'm sure that I've tried. John Gooden is the man for me with posting his meals of vegan food. I'm sure you follow him on social media, on Instagram. He loves to post his meals, doesn't he? And I won't lie, there's some cracking meals. There is some cracking meals. I just always imagine it with like a steak. I think that would be amazing with a steak. But look, it's going to be a great fight card itself. You get yourself a good fight, a good scrap. You got someone in her style. She's game, you know. So that's something you're kind of. This must be something you must have watched a little bit, even though you kind of went, "All right, who's she?" You must have watched something of her. I would have thought at least.
I've watched her Bellator fights, I think. Or the last two anyway. The first one wasn't particularly long, I don't think. But yeah, I mean, I appreciate that at least she comes forward. She's
Yes.
not going to, I'm not going to have to, like, try and engage with someone that runs away or counterfights loads or anything like that. So, yeah, hopefully she'll, like, come forward onto my fists. It'd be nice.
Well, that's a good game plan. I like that one. And well, that's the thing. I was going to say she's the kind of style that would work well for you, like you said. Because the worst thing you have is those kind of counter strikes. Is that it's hard to get the fight going because they're not engaging enough, and it's hard because you as a fighter when you're in there, you're worried about engaging too much because they obviously plan a counter strike, and it's all about timing and footwork. But with this, I think we'll get to see the best of you in this kind of fight.
I hope so. I'm not really worried.
Hope. No, that's a bit defeatist. Say, yeah, 100% going to smash it. That's what I want to hear.
Well, yeah, I'm British.
I know. I am too, but come on, let's just do. Well, I'm Manx. I'm not British, actually. I'm going to back out there a bit. But yeah, I'm you gotta stand up for yourself. Yeah, absolutely smash it. But I hope we have a jolly good fight together.
Yeah, well, definitely. I mean, I'm not worried, like, if I go in hard, I'm not worried about her taking me down because I don't care.
Kind of
if-
one or two in a way. It's like, yeah, you come into this guard. Woohoo.
Yeah, I probably won't go quite that far like that.
yeah, come on.
But yeah, I think we're back to Diaz.
Yeah.
Quite nicely. But
Yeah, we're not British enough, are we? You're too British for that. You'd be just like, you just probably couldn't bring yourself to, but no.
and that would get me in a lot of trouble as well. So, jumping guard, pulling guard is kind of frowned on.
Only if you catch them, though. If you jump in guard and catch them in something, then all of a sudden you're like Paddy Pimblett when he did it in Cage Warriors when he jumped into the jumping triangle. If you do that, then all of a sudden it's like, yeah.
I'm not sure my jiu-jitsu is quite flashy enough for that.
I bet it is. I'm sure it is.
I just have to settle for normal going out there and hitting her and seeing what happens.
Look, that response. And look, finally, let's get this social media that you have out there for the people to follow you. That's the most important thing, because supporters, people following you, it's always good to build that momentum. And obviously coming up to this big fight card. I'm sure there's going to be quite a lot of interest from social media, from people outside wanting to see this fight and wanting to follow you. So how do they follow you?
Twitter and Instagram is KPA Jackson, and you can follow me on Facebook, I think, and that's just Kate Jackson. And I think that's it. I don't use Snapchat because my teammates are on there and share horrible things that I don't want to know about. So yeah, it's just the normal three. Instagram's probably the most active.
I have friends that are on Snapchat and I won't follow them because I know what they'll put on there and I just don't want to wake up watching it. Just know. There's people you know and there's people you don't want to know. And I love them, but I don't want to see some of the stuff I know they'll post. It's a dangerous world. And what about sponsors, though? Because they help you out big time in fight camp, so they definitely need a shout out.
Yeah, really appreciate all the support from Rainhow Fightwear. They give me all my jiu-jitsu gear, my gis and stuff. So yeah, nice to be on podium shots for them with those on. And Booster Fightwear, giving my sparring gear. And outside of that, it's my team's Concept Gym and Flow Martial Arts, and all my training partners and coaches there.
You beat me to the punch with the gym shout-outs. How dare you? How dare you? Honestly, have a great fight. It's going to be. I get to watch it live, so I'm absolutely pumped. I can't wait. I like on a good view as well. Like not a bad stream. I mean, bad connection. I get to watch it live, so I'm looking forward to it. Me and the boys are going to be together. We'll all be watching it because I've got friends going to the fights as well to watch it, so they'll be watching you physically there in the arena live. So they'll be trying to probably give you a shout and enjoy the week in the build-up. Enjoy the experience with Bellator, and thanks so much for your time.
Thank you very much.